So you want to know how to blow up as a blogger or writer and you're just stuck. Probably think there's no chance left. You know, there's millions of bloggers and writers out there. I'm never gonna actually get the reads, but you're actually plain out lying to yourself. I truly believe that there's still hope out there and you can still make it. Today we're gonna talk about blow loud clap. We're gonna talk about how to truly blow up and make it as a writer and share the tips and tricks that I've learned and that I've researched and that I've been in Dexter's laboratory doing. So if you want to know more, let's do it. What up, writers? My name is Lucci or Lucidel, and this is part 2 of the video that I promised on the top best platforms that we did in that previous video. This is the video on how to take that platform and actually write and get the reads you want. Probably heard like all over like YouTube top bloggers and writers saying how to go viral, how to make your blog post go viral, how to blow up. But chances are like most of them just don't give a freak. They just want you to buy their course or buy their blog. Today we're going to talk about how to truly go viral and blow up as a blogger or writer. And I actually am going to give you like real like legit stuff. I actually want you guys to blow up and make it. I'm not that blogger scammer. I may not have millions of dollars, but I'm here to actually give you facts and value so that you can make it. So there's actually 6 things that you need to truly make your blog post, your writings blow up. And I got my notes out here because there's a lot. So the first one is search and demand, supply and demand. So knowing what people are searching for. Most people, writers and bloggers, just think of topics and titles that they want to write about or what they think their audience wants to write about. No, but you need to know what your industry is searching for and what your niche actually freaking wants from you. I use a website called Google Trends. You basically, I think it's google.com/trends, and you type in a keyword and something that you think your audience wants, and you look it up and you see the demand, see, you know, kind of the rise and fall. But what about the competition? Because you might know what people are searching for, but you don't want to get lost in the boiling pot of all the other writers and bloggers and just basically fall into nothingness. This is where you're gonna have to be actually kind of strategic and a little bit creepy. To actually do this too, you have to really look at other bloggers, other writers that are within your niche and read their stuff. You're gonna have to read all of their stuff, big or small, and see what they're missing. That's what I do for the YouTubers I watch that do what I do. I watch their videos, big or small, and I see what they're missing. And what they're missing, fill in that gap. So supply and demand. Knowing what people are searching for, and then look at the competition and kind of see where you fall so you can actually get freaking read. Next one is inflicting emotions, being polarizing, and really just being debateful, being controversial. And this is huge as a writer. You need to know how to freaking make people feel something and inflict an opinion, a deep emotion and opinion on someone. And you know what that means? You're gonna piss some people off. You need to know how to stand behind something, talk about your beliefs, and write about it firmly. If you try to say, I write for everyone, let's get this straight. If you try to write for everyone, you're gonna write for no one. You need to have a group that you stand for.
On the no, I will not yield. No, I will not yield.
Think about it this way. Yes, you're gonna get people that hate you and that just want you to quit.
Seriously? Look at her butt.
Who hate everything about you. But you're gonna get that other side of people who just vibe with you. They're like, yes, I freaking love you. They love you, they vibe with you, and they just relate to you because you're standing behind a specific group that you love and that you nurture. You push people off the limit. You actually push people past what they think you're gonna do. It's gonna motivate them to take action, and that means they're gonna share it. And that's the next thing. How is your blog and writing shareable? Because that's what viral actually means. How can your writing be shareable by millions and thousands of people at a time? The easiest way to do this is, like we said, inflict debate. You need to know how to be different, how to be crazy, and just how to just blow people's socks off and just push yourself and people past the limit.
Little Tay out here balling in the IA. I dropped 200 racks on this car.
So how can you mobilize people to read it? You know, give it to your stuffed bear, give it to your dog, your mom, your dad, your family members, your friends, anyone that is willing to share it and talk about it and just make it go wild. Anger, fear, humor, sadness, you know, disgust, any emotion. And if they're not feeling anything, you screwed up. Because I feel like so many bloggers and writers are just so stuck up, fixed on trying to be perfectionistic and perfect, but that's honestly really hurting your brand. You have to be okay with not being perfect and just sucking. Focus on the journey and being relatable and showing that we have a connection. We've both been through crap, and I'm here to talk about it and write about it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, oh my God, Lucci, like, people are like copying my topics or copying my titles or you're just copying me. Like, honestly, what's the point if people are just gonna just be a copy of me? The way you make it different is yourself. I'm so sorry, it's that simple. It's more than the topics, more than the value, it's more than the tips and tricks. It's who you are as a person that's gonna go viral. Yes, you do similar niches. Yes, you do similar topics and titles and you know, writings and you know, ideas and crap. But the way you make it different, how do you share your story? You know, in your writing, share your story time, share what you've been through, you know, your fears, your vulnerabilities, your goals. People want to stand behind something bigger than just how can I get more reads? How can I blow up? What's your mission? What's your why? Why are you helping people? That's why I talk about my stories and talk about my struggles and my experiences, because tips and tricks can only take you a long freaking way. You know, I share what I've been through so I can hopefully, you know, vibe with someone and relate and help someone. Most people want to build relationships and just make friends. The online space can feel so lonely and dead sometimes, but when we share what we've been through, we share our biggest, darkest secrets to the world, that makes this online space seem just a lot smaller and just makes this world a lot smaller. And that's why you stand out and go viral, because not a lot of people can share what they've been through and just share their deepest, darkest secrets. Sharing tips and tricks and value, anyone can do that. Anyone can do search terms and SEO and how to blow up and how to do the explore page hacks. But the real truth of it is how can you share your past and share your deepest, darkest secrets. You don't even have to have this groundbreaking story. Just share what's going on. Keep people posted, updated, put in your writings, your life and what you've been through. People are gonna read that. They're gonna read from start to finish. If you have a plot, you have a story, and people are gonna share it, and more people are gonna know. And you're gonna blow up and you're gonna go viral like you always want. All you need to do is just be yourself. Next time in your blog post, in your writing, you know, think about it. How can I relate to someone? How can I give back and just relate to people and change their problems? They get out of bed and actually do stuff because of my blog and because of my writing. That's why storytelling content has been blowing up. Because it's relatable, it's authentic. Look at one of the best storytime YouTubers out there, ASMR the
Give it up.
Yes, Jennifer.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
It's Nadine the Spirit.
It's Nadine the Spirit.
It is what.
But when you show a dog you're afraid of them, they're going to try to come after you the same way with a bully. When you act like you scared and you act like you're afraid and you don't take up for yourself, not even in the slightest way, you look like a weakling in their eyes. So they feel like they can pick on you because you're not going to take up for yourself. You're not going to say anything. You're not going to tell nobody. You're not going to mention what's happening to you. They want you to be quiet and silent. So you can't do that. First, you do everything in your power.
She is truly just legendary. She shares her deepest, darkest secrets ever. Like one of the most struggled people I've seen on YouTube, and she just transforms it to something inspirational. And that's what it is that inspires, and it motivates, and it changes people's problems and lives. So they see this person's been through this and they're at this point, I can do it. That's how you stand out, because not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can share what they've freaking gone through. That's hard, especially, you know, not alone on a camera. You know, it's hard for me sharing my past on here, and it really just builds those connections and those friendships. But yeah, I did create a small little study guide down in the description below, so that you can go through everything that I've said and just really use this on every blog post you make. You just make sure you check off everything that you've done. But yes, thank you so much. Like, if you stayed till the end, like, I want to let you know that if you feel like no one's reading your stuff, like no one cares, you're never gonna make it, that's not true. You have something to give. You have a purpose. You have a reason to do it. Don't just think about how am I helping. Think about why am I helping. You know, give impact and be there for the world. It's more than the writing. How can I write to change the world and change people's problems and just change my niche. But yeah, don't forget to think about those things and just be yourself and just give impact. But yes, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to find your place in the writing space, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What's gonna happen is you'll watch my hair